Alright, this is Dwight. Hope you guys this is Force Parkour. It's raining a bit, but you know, that's not gonna stop me. We're gonna do a really quick tutorial on quadrupedal movement. We call it QM. QM's really simple. We're human beings, so we're bipedal creatures, which means we walk on 2 legs. Quadrupedal creatures walk on 4. And that's a little bit of movement, really creative, awesome movement. It really gives you a great warm-up, allows you to use some muscles that normally you don't, also in different combinations. So quadrupedal movement is a bit of a compound style exercise because you get to use your entire body. It's raining, but I'm gonna jump on the ground a little bit, show you some quick quadrupedal movement so that you can start using it and that you can allow yourself to expand not only your movement, but your creativity. You can actually make up quadrupedal movements. None of this stuff is in anybody's books anywhere. So none of it is static, none of it is you know, standalone information where somebody made up a bunch of rules for it, so you're not going to be trapped. And in parkour, a lot of times we become trapped. We start doing really repetitive things when we're supposed to be exercising for freedom. So quadrupedal movement will allow you to get some great exercise, stretch, use some muscles that normally you don't get to, and really just kind of open up and expand your horizons because it can help you out down the line, stretch out those muscles so you're not getting injured. I'm gonna shoot off the names of these movements, but I don't know if they're correct. Don't always be so obsessed with the names of things. Please excuse me if the rain is really loud while we're trying to do this. So the first one I'm going to do is just going to be the monkey. This is great for helping you with Kong vaults and monkey ups and things like that. So you're just going to get down on the ground and you're going to put your hands down in front of you and you're going to sort of straddle along like a monkey. I'm just going to do it because it'll be a lot easier to see it so you can incorporate this into your training system. Hands down, and I'm just going to throw my legs out and pick myself up by the hands to move out. And I'm going to go all the way down toward that tree and I'm going to come back. So just like a monkey. So you're just going to move along the ground like that, do a couple passes, you know, get your heart rate going a little bit. You can actually use them for cardio. If you have people that you train with, you guys can do quadrupedal movement races. Those are really fun. Trying to think of the next one.
Bear.
I know, yeah, bear crawls. We're gonna do bear crawls. Bear crawls are simple because you look like a bear. With this one, don't get your butt up. Try and keep your spine neutral. You want a neutral spine. So you don't want to come down with your booty all the way up like this. You want to get down to where your chest and your hips are even with the ground. And if I'm counting, just like with our speed vault or with our lazy, I like to count off of the dominant hand. So for me, even though I'm left-handed, I use my right hand for most of my parkour movements. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 as far as the limbs are concerned. So I'm going to move opposing limbs. So in this situation, I'll move 1 with 3. I'm sorry, 1 with 4 and 2 with 3. So it's going to be like this. And I'm going to go back. Very simple. With those, you can also, which is very, very important for you, keeping up with your coordination, going backwards. Now, for a lot of people, going backwards is more difficult because it's all an issue of coordination. So while you're working on your quadrupedal movement, make sure you're keeping up with coordination because that's what it can really help you with, coordinating your body, especially with movements that you're not accustomed to. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank here. Okay, one more. And then the rest of them, you can pretty much make up. These are donkey kicks. These will help you with your Kong greatly. So with these, same thing. You're going to want to keep your spine neutral, keep your chest and your hips even with the ground. You get a real good stretch to your hip flexors with these. What you're going to do here is you're going to kick your legs up. Sorry, you're going to get down on all fours. And when you have your hands down, you're going to kick your legs up, propelling you forward, and just shoot forward on your hands. Bring your legs down like you would a Kong. So like this. So I'm going to be down, and I'm going to go forward with the hands, legs up. And with those, you can just try and go as fast as you possibly can. Do a couple passes with those. It's starting to rain pretty hard, so we're going to cut this short. There's lots of different ways you can do quadrupedal movement. Experiment with it. Play around with it. Get on the ground, just crawl around some. I'm going to show you something that's really fun for me. I don't know who the hell named this. I can't exactly remember the name because it doesn't make any sense. I don't know what creature on earth would crawl like this, but it's actually a type of almost like a quadrupedal movement push-up. So you're going to get down, and you're going to get down real low like this. And you're going to walk forward. One leg's going to come up, dip down, come forward, dip down. Now, I had to call those the walking stick. The only creature I could think of in the entire world that walks with that stuttering movement is the walking stick. And they do it as a matter of camouflage to look like they're just a stick blowing in the wind. So that's why they move like that. So later on we'll do an advanced quadrupedal movement video. For some of you it might seem kind of useless, but for some people that'll be really beneficial because you can expand your quadrupedal movement by doing it on top of bars, especially wide ones or even thin ones. Because I like to do one called chameleon crawls, where you hold onto the top of a bar with your hands underhand and you do this really interesting movement with your body like a chameleon. You can also do them on top of ledges, which will really advance your balance and your awareness of your around and with your peripheral vision. So work on some quadrupedal movement. This should be one of the first things you ever learn as a parkour practitioner. So this is probably going to be tutorial like 3 or 4 that you're going to be watching from us. So go out there, have some fun with quadrupedal movement, throw them into your exercising system so that you can get those muscles really used, because actually I'm a little winded just from showing you. So there's a lot of movement going on there. They're really good for you. So this is Dwight Shelby, Opposite Force Parkour. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure any of your parkour friends or people that you know that want to get into parkour are seeing these videos. Please leave comments in the comment section. I'm going to leave a description for all of these movements down, in the description. So, see you later, because it's raining. I'm done.